morning. My name is Bonnie Couture, and I'm co-chair with Mr. Steve Hellman. We've been doing this now, it seems like a lifetime. I was born and raised in Glen. My grandfather, my father, and my 4 uncles successfully operated dairy farms in the town of Glen for many years. I'd like to start out tonight by quoting New York State law, section 272A. And remember, this is a state law, our state law. Among the most important powers and duties granted by the legislature to a town government is the authority and responsibility to undertake town comprehensive planning and to regulate land use for the purpose of protecting the public health, safety, and general welfare of its citizens. End of quote. The Town of Glen Comprehensive Plan was formally adopted by the town in the year 2000. This document provides guidance that will shape the future of the town of Glen and guides decision-making that will assure the following goals are achieved. And I'm going to read them, but they're also on the screen. Goal number 1, first goal, preserve and enhance the town's farming operations and agricultural land. That's it. Number 2, preserve the natural environment. Number 3, employ viable town initiatives to foster economic development. Number 4, enhance and encourage preservation of the town's historic character. And we do have a historic district.
2.
I'm sorry. The Hamlet of Glen and Fultonville. Promote local and regional tourism. Preserve the town's rural character and open spaces. Maintain and enhance the aesthetics of the town. Number 8, enhance the recreational and cultural opportunities in the town. Number 9, cooperate with the town's adjacent municipalities and Montgomery County. And last but not least, number 10, continue an open dialogue on the future of the town. On Monday, February 12th, ConnectGen submitted their application to construct a 250 megawatt solar project in the town of Glen. Steve mentioned the acreage, 2,665.6 acres. But he didn't mention the number of acres that's going to hold solar panels. And that number is 2,232.4 acres in the town of Glen. Here's ConnectGen's response to goal number 1. And would someone over there like to read number 1 for me so everyone can hear it?
Preserve and enhance the town's farming operations and agricultural lands.
Oh, I got Steve going. Okay, this is ConnectGen's response. Land participating in the Mill Point Solar Project is held for potential reuse in agricultural post-decommissioning. And therefore, the facility preserves the town's agricultural lands. Plus, participating landowners involved in the agricultural industry will receive a consistent stream of supplemental revenue that will help preserve the town's farming operations.
How many acres was that?
For solar panels?
Yeah.
2,665.6 acres.
2002.
No, that's the project. No, oh, I'm sorry, 2,232.4 acres. So, most of it. Yeah. And what do I have to have 3 concerns. As researched, storing topsoil for, and it's not 30 years, not 30 years, application says 35. 35 years. Yeah. Storing topsoil for 35 years can lead to degradation and loss of its essential qualities. My second concern. ConnectGen's website states, and I quote, common practices to control and manage vegetation will involve mechanical and aquarian means. However, herbicides may be employed. End of quote. We were assured that wasn't going to happen. And I ask, has anyone from ConnectGen heard of erosion? ConnectGen's response to goal number 2. Read it.
Yeah, preserve the natural environment.
Okay, natural environment. ConnectGen has reviewed zoning ordinances in the town of Glen comprehensive plan, and has worked with the landowners, town of Glen, and Montgomery County to identify resources important to the community character. Therefore, the facility is likely to have minimal impacts to the land uses within the facility. After the useful life of the facility, 35 years, the land on which it is sited will be restored to agricultural land. My response? Absolutely. Because nothing affects soil health like having it buried under layers of metal and silicon for years on end. We will go on to response to goal number 3.
Employ viable town initiatives to foster economic development.
Okay. According to ConnectGen, and I quote, renewable energy pumps billions of dollars in the country's economy every year, benefiting rural areas where the majority of utility-scale renewable energy projects are located. The facility will contribute significantly to the economic development of local host communities through payment in lieu of taxes, commonly referred to as pilot programs, host community agreements, and 218 full-time jobs during construction, and 3 to 4 full-time jobs for operation and maintenance, which will result in an increase in spending at local establishments. Now, I live on the hill out there, okay? So, I get to see a lot of people going up and down. And this is what I say, because what I saw. Not when workers are bussed in every morning and return to wherever every afternoon. If you happen to drive by the facility on a work day, you will see license plates from just about every state except ours. And once the project is completed, we can proudly state that the town of Glen employment rate is about to skyrocket. ConnectGen's response to goal number 4.
Enhance and conserve, enhance and encourage preservation of the town's historic character.
Aha. The town's historic character will be enhanced and preserved by installing landscaping to develop a visual screening buffer. The applicant has minimized potential visual impacts to the town's historic character. Enhanced. Oh, absolutely. Because we all know that nothing says historic charm quite like a bunch of strategically placed shrubs attempting to hide the not-so-historic site of massive solar panels. Number 5.
promote local and regional tourism.
Okay, they had a very short response to this, because I don't think they even knew how to answer it. The facility will have no negative effect on promoting local and regional tourism. That was it. But I have something to say. Who needs charming landmarks, or breathtaking views, or trips to Amish areas to purchase fruits, vegetables, and bakery items, when you can have tourists lining up for tours of our Mill Point Industrial Solar Facility? Goal number 6.
Preserve the town's rural character and open spaces.
Now, yeah, this has got to be a good one. The development of the facility will aid in the preservation of the town's rural character by preventing urban development or other types of heavy industrial use. Post decommissioning, the land will be available to return to agricultural use, which will further maintain the rural character of the town. And they had another piece of information. According to the New York State Open Space Conservation Plan, there are no open spaces within their facility lot. Really? No open spaces? That's right. Because rural areas are just famous for their lack of open space. Goal number 7.
Maintain and enhance the aesthetics of the town.
Once again, they didn't have an answer. They just wrote, we'll have no effect. But I have an answer. Sure, because massive fields of solar panels blend seamlessly into the landscape and add that touch of industrial flavor to our quaint town. Number 8.
Enhance the recreational and cultural opportunities in the town.
Again, no answer, just that it will have no negative effect. Oh, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to swap out their weekend trips to Bellinger's apple orchard for a fun-filled day with the family, for a delightful stroll through the solar panel maze? Or exchange cultural activities at the Glen Conservancy for tours of our industrial solar facility. Number 9.
Cooperate with the town's adjacent municipalities and Montgomery County.
And I quote, ConnectGen will continue to cooperate with the town's adjacent municipalities and Montgomery County by coordinating directly with the local emergency services, municipalities, libraries, and school districts. Sure. Once the facility is in full operation and electricity is being transported to downstate homes and profits are being deposited abroad, ConnectGen will be on to their next project without a single thought of the town of Glen. And number 10.
Continue an open dialogue on the future of the town of Glen.
And I quote, the applicant will continue to foster open dialogue with the town of Glen regarding the proposed facility. Project representatives consistently attend town meetings to field questions, provide updates, and stay apprised of local events. Oh, how reassuring, because nothing builds trust like a track record of secrecy. So, that's their responses to our comprehensive code. And there's the next one. Additionally, in 1971, the New York legislature, once again, Albany, enacted the New York State Agricultural District Law with the purpose of helping to keep farmland in agricultural production. The town of Glen was designated as part of Montgomery County Agricultural District Number 3. As required, Montgomery County presented their most recent review of District Number 3 to the county legislature in 2019. It was adopted to include the following goals. Promote economically viable agriculture. Encourage farmland protection. increase agricultural economic development, protect the farmer from non-farm development, and expand cultural awareness. The review concluded that agriculture is extremely important to the economy and quality of life in Montgomery County and should be preserved. And in order to promote and preserve the agribusinesses, Montgomery County must first promote and preserve the farming community. ConnectGen's response. The facility will not significantly negatively affect the county's ability to promote agriculture, increase agricultural economic development, and expand cultural awareness. No reasons. What did we say? ConnectGen, Albany, your perspective underscores a potential conflict. As you speak of supporting our agricultural goals while proposing to cover our valuable land with solar panels for 35 years. This casts doubt on your commitment to preserving agricultural productivity and long-term sustainability. Unfortunately, the town of Glen's comprehensive code and the New York State Agricultural District law are of little to no value to us today. Unfortunately, the town of, so what do we really know? What will neighbors' wells look like in 35 years? With climate change and possible severe and violent storms, will the panels release hazardous chemicals and contaminate soil and groundwater when broken and or shattered? Will current management practices preserve the topsoil on the facility soil? Will current stormwater management practices protect our communities from the modified water courses that result from panel installation? Will our poorly funded, understaffed fire department have the expertise and resources to effectively deal with battery fires or other emergencies? What will be the impacts to ground and water pollution from panel and battery materials in 2060? And most importantly, and this is my baby, because I've done a huge amount of research on it, and I do get a little emotional. The town's code notes that 88% of the town's approximate 25,000 acres consists of prime agricultural soil and soils of statewide importance. This number has been verified by the Montgomery County Soil and Water Conservation Service and Acre Value, a leading farmland real estate provider of value for any agricultural parcel. Our world's population continues to grow, but our soil sources do not. Will our soil sources remain stable and sustainable to feed future generations? Only time will tell. Thank you.